and girl beats nerdy every time. Am I right? You know what I mean? But no, I used to be when I was younger. I used to go by Eugene, and my friends would always give me shit about it, and I would always complain about it. So like, why don't you just change your name to your middle name? You know what I mean? Just change your name to your middle name. I have two middle names, each worse than the last. One of them is Brian, the other is Thomas. Brian and Thomas. I did not have much to work with. So what I got so far is Eugene Brian Thomas, and that just was not good at all. The only morsel of cool that I have in my name is the last part, because my mother is a little Irish lady, and my dad is just a big Hawaiian guy. I'm Hawaiirish, as I like to say. I'm Hawaiirish. So my last name is Kailiuli. Kailiuli, and I do have to promptly shaka bra every time I say that. Kailiuli. All right, with me, everybody with me, ready? Kailiuli. No one pronounced it right. Great. That's usually how things go. So far, let's go over it again. This is my full name so far. Eugene Brian Thomas Kailiuli. So it's a weird name. It's a weird mix of a name. But I always thought that name kind of screamed like, like captain of the chess club, who would also surfs on weekends. You know what I mean? Which I always thought was kind of cool. It's an interesting mix. But that's not even the end of it. I'm actually the third Eugene in my family. My dad's name is Eugene, and my grandpa's name is Eugene. So one more time, this is the full name. Eugene Brian Thomas Kailiuli III. So it's just a mouthful of medieval just disgustingness. But it's interesting because so my grandpa and myself have the same name. So at the funeral, when I'm looking at the obituaries, it's weird. I see my name. You know what I mean? Eugene Kailiuli. So it's kind of like I was at my own funeral in a way. You know what I mean? Which no one at the actual funeral thought it was as interesting as I did. Like I bring it up to everyone, like, isn't it weird? Look. It's like, my name is Eugene Kailiuli. Grandpa's name is Eugene Kailiuli. It's like we're both dead. You know what I mean? It's like he's dead too. Grandma, look. It's like we're both. It's like he's dead. Grandpa's dead, and I'm dead. You know what I mean? It's like it's weird. So I'm not the favorite gene of the family for that reason. It was kind of annoying. So that's the history of my name. This is cool. This is great. I'm glad. Look at the turnout. It's awesome. Yeah, actually, can I get a round of applause for RHA? RHA, you guys are great. They set this whole thing up for me. It's really nice. Where would we be without RHA? You know what I mean? Home, probably, right? We'd be home without RHA. RHA, you gotta give it to them. They'd be like the best hunters. You know what I mean? They're good at luring us in. Like, hey, come in. We got mini pies and we got chips. They lay the trap. You know what I mean? And they always set up like places you need to go through to get like home. You know what I mean? It's sneaky, And so it's like, you're walking through, you might as well sign your 918. One time they set up, do you remember the barbecue that they had in the village square? Like right in the village square. So like if you wanted to get home in the village, you had to sign your 918 and eat a hot dog. You had to, and that was perfect. So they're just perfect at like just catching you and just feasting on your 918s. So you got to give it to them. Thank you. So most of you guys probably know me from the Night Owl. I believe Dominic is working. Dominic! Is Dominic working? I don't know. Dominic is great. I love Dominic. Dominic loves to. Dominic needs to have people know that he plays guitar. I love it. This man is so cute. It's awesome. He just brings down his little amp. He just starts playing all the time. He's like, hey, everyone, watch me. It's great. And I'm just working the entire time. He's just over practicing his strings. I don't know. Maybe I'm making fun of him because I'm jealous that I can't play guitar, but no one is as jealous as Dominic when someone else brings a guitar in. He's like, that should be me, where's my, and he didn't bring his guitar, so the other guy, he's like, that should be fucking me. And I love it. I just love watching him, like, hey, one time he just sat in front of a guy playing guitar, and he's like, I have something, okay, you're gonna keep playing? But I have something too, okay, you're gonna keep playing. It's just like, you're so just amped up. But yeah, the Night Owl is great. I've been working for like a year now. I don't know if you guys knew this, but at one point there was actually a smoothie machine in there. I'm sure people last year remember the smoothie machine. It was so good, right? But we've since replaced it with a Keurig, because the first thing that you want when you walk into an 81-degree room at 10 at night is a cup of Joe, right? Just a hot, just dirty cup of Joe, right? You just want to sit down, sip on that in the heat. I think Sodexo is like based out in Florida, like one of their main American bases is in Florida. So I think they try to encapture that with the humidity and heat. That's why they keep the heat in the Night Owl, you know what I mean? Just to make it feel like more homey to them. But no, I love the Night Owl. It's a great place. Great place. Okay, I gotta come clean a little bit though, you guys. I'm not actually here to do like stand up or tell jokes. I'm really sorry, Fran, RHA, I'm sorry, but I'm not here to tell jokes. In all honesty, I'm actually in the ECHO program here at OIT, and I was just wondering if anybody was free tomorrow from the time of 2 and 5. Anybody at all between the times of 2 p.m. and 5 a.m. If anybody is there, please. I just need a practical patient, you know. And I go on the app, and you guys know how convoluted that is, and I got like charismatic blondes to compete with, and like cute brunette. I can't do it. So I had to come out here and trick y'all. I'm sorry. So just come here after the show, write your 918 on my arm or something. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna stand on this. Aiden told me. Where's Aiden? Put your hand up, Aiden. Yeah, Aiden's a great guy. Backwards hat, man. Aiden! Woo! He says to stand on this. Holy shit. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really looking. Wish I jumped to that one? No. No? Is that a no? Alright, cool. What was I talking about? Oh man, this kind of threw me off. DMS? Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for those people, like going on the app and everything, because you see the same people, every time. And it's like we all kind of make fun of them. I think they should expand their app usage, though. You know what I mean? They should start using Tinder. I think they're really missing out. I think they should try using Tinder. I'm gonna jump down. They should use Tinder and like just put everything you need in a patient. Just put it in the bio. You know what I mean? So let's say it's DMS. So you start off with OIT, because you go to OIT, DMS, so obviously I'm better than you, and that'd be like the first line. And then go right below that, just like, I love a guy who just could lay on his side for hours, you know what I mean? Just lay in that uncomfortable position for hours. I love a guy who like loves views, has a big heart, which is, you just gotta sweeten the deal. Plus it's a double entendre, you know what I mean? And then if you do get a match off Tinder with a guy, you say, hey, why don't we have a date at the lab? And what does that mean? You know what I mean? What's the lab? It could be like a cool like underground like hip hop scene. Could it be like a kinky little place? You don't know. But no, he gets there. It's an actual fucking lab. That just smells like paper towels and gel. It's just great, But you could have just like just a path of rose petals leading up to the bed. Light some candles, play some music. Be like, hey. Why don't you take your shirt off, lay on the bed? They lay down, you have the ambiance, everything ready, and you just slather them in gel and just rub them with a pro for just a fucking hour, and you just scan them. You get all the views you need, everything you need, like lay on your back, like supine. Supine is laying on your stomach, by the way, for all you engineers out there. You just scan them all the way through, and if the guy asks for a second date after that, you got yourself a keeper right there. You got yourself a keeper and a practical patient, and I don't know what better match there is than that. So, but I'm a med student actually, so I know how sex works. It wasn't always that way though. When I was younger, when I was still going by Eugene, I used to think that sex worked kind of the same way as, how you pay for debit cards now, how you pay with debit cards now. You just stick it in and just stare awkwardly at the person in front of you until the transaction is complete. That's how I used to think things worked. Then you hear a noise, you pull out, and you leave with whatever you came with. But I've learned a lot since then. Yeah. No, I've gotten a lot better. I saw, I used to see a lot of black and white. I used to just like things like categorized, really black and white, I got really pissed when the House of Pancakes, I found out the House of Pancakes sold more than just pancakes. For some reason, it says House of Pancakes. Why does it have, what's this egg shit, you know what I mean? It's it's advertised as pancakes. What is all this other stuff? And I remember thinking, they should put, the House of, and then literally the menu, you know what I mean? That's what I used to think. They should have the entire menu. That way, you really know if you want to pull into their establishment, you know what I mean? Like, if you're driving, you're like, okay, no, that looks like shitty. No, eggs Benedict. And the French toast sticks, fuck! And then you just, you swerve 4 lanes across just to get there, And you just, a bunch of cars are just, crashing and shit. What's up with, why does crashing into another car have to be such, a daunting and, scary moment for everybody, you know what I mean? Why does it have to be so scary? Why can't every car just be a bumper car, Why do they make cars on the streets bumper cars? Because, it's... You know what I mean? Instead of hitting someone at being this daunting, just really expensive thing, getting T-boned could just be a start of a fun game. You know what I mean? A fun game of bumper cars. You're just in there get fucking game on, let's go. Fucking hit and run. Hit and fun is where it'd be at, you know what I mean? The streets would be a utopia of just fun and just people bumping into each other. It'd just be great. Man, I have a lot of stupid ideas. Oh God, thank you. I love you guys. You guys are looking beautiful tonight, honestly. We got We got Fran here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh God. Here, I'm gonna check my text real quick. Oh man. Hey, give it up for Latino Wolverine over here, Francisco. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. What was that? What? Stand-up is weird. Stand-up is like a really weird form of communication, huh? It's like me just like up here talking the entire time. Like sometimes you guys will laugh, sometimes you won't. Like most of you are on your phones, you know? It's kind of like a really just boring date with a really uninteresting person. You know what I mean? We've all been on dates like that, right? Oh, wait, come on, raise your hand if you've been on a date. Raise your hand if you've been on a date. Come on, even with your mom counts. Even with your mom counts. Your mom counts. Even if like you have two friends, you have two friends that are girls, and like you know one better than the other, but the one you know better walks away, and then you're just stuck with the one you don't know very well. So you have to like force conversation. That counts too. Anybody? 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 No. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Shit. Oh, this is my first time doing stand-up, by the way. This is really scary. This is terrifying. It's really hard. But yeah, I shouldn't really talk shit about dating. I used to flirt with girls only using vowels, because I was really into just the short and sweet. So it kind of go like this. So I only using vowels. I'd be like, hey, you, I, you, I, you, you. Oh. Why? And it did not work very well at all. I had to start. Apparently, girls like it when you use full words with them, and don't point at yourself. This doesn't work. This doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Figured that out the hard way. Anyways, let's talk about Sodexo. You know, they're my bosses. You know, so I kind of have to be careful what I say. But fuck Sodexo, right? Right? Yeah. My bosses never come down here. You know why? Because you guys feel that heat. You guys feel the heat coming from the Night Owl? They don't want to be in the Night Owl either. Yeah. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. What is up with the grapes recently? Have you guys seen the grapes? They're humongous. I didn't know they had vineyards out in Chernobyl. Like, those are huge. They're disgustingly huge. They're like this big, like an eyeball. Half of it is seed. It should not take two bites to eat one grape. You know what I mean? I think that's just common business knowledge. I think Sodexo should know that. One thing I do like about Sodexo, though, is that like the lunch ladies are actually lunch ladies. You know what I mean? Like from the cartoons. They're actual. You guys know the one. There you go, sweetie. Have a good evening. You just slap it in. Okay, there you go. What you want, the corn? All right. Have a good evening. I'm like, I'm not gonna have a good evening. I'm gonna have indigestion by 6 p.m. It's not gonna be good. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Sodexo. Oh man, I could go on and on. Hey Dominic. How's it going, buddy? Is this pretty slow in there? Yeah. Oh, free drinks, by the way. Is that what it said? Free drinks? Free? Or are you guys just here for me? What's up with the ring pops over here? What's going on?
We won trivia. Yeah,
Oh, so you just guys get an infinite amount of ring pops? Is that what you're giving out of trivia? What else was given out of trivia? What was the biggest thing? What's your favorite thing that was given out of trivia?
Cream puffs.
Cream puffs? Cream puffs?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. If I knew cream puffs, I would have jumped in. I would have been here. But she said not to reveal myself too quickly, so I did it. Yeah, definitely. It's great. I want to check my phone here for a second. You guys want to? They're having a good time. You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really sick. I'm really sick, you guys. I do not feel good at all. Can I tell you guys a story? Can I tell you guys something that happened to me this morning? It's a little gross, but I feel like we're close enough at this point. And you guys know my entire fucking name at this point, so I think we're pretty close at this point. So I wake up this morning, my eyes crusted shut. I just feel disgusting. I feel so sick. I'm like, oh God, I'm just gonna take a shower. That'll fix me. Like, 'cause you feel refreshed and renewed after a shower. So I go in there and I'm doing this new thing where I put like soap on my face. I start wiping my face with soap because I'm tired of getting pimples. I hate having zits. It's so great. Like every time I think I've glowed up, I just go in the mirror and there's this fat, fucking raging pimple right on my nose. It's like, you're not even fucking close, buddy. You're not even close. Like, wait till you get a look at your back. It's like the red wedding back there. It's terrible. So I didn't want pimples anymore, so I started wiping my face with soap, and I started wiping it, and then finally I'm like, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes the entire time. Now's the time. I don't know, I'm an idiot. I was just like in a morning daze. So I open my eyes, a bunch of soap just seeps in. It starts stinging and burning so bad, and somehow at the same time I sneeze. And usually I do the vampire, like, I guess it's called a dab now. the vampire thing. I usually do that, but for some reason I was just so tired. I was like, and I just get so much snot, like a handful of just goopy snot all in my hands. I'm like trying to wash it off and everything, but my eyes are burning. I have no time. I had to. I just put it all in my eyes. I had to rub the fucking soap out of my eyes. And surprisingly, it was a perfect remedy. Like, I don't know. I think they're exact opposites or something. Like, one of them's an acid and one of them's a base or something. I don't know. I failed chemistry. But they cancel each other out. It was great. But yeah, I feel awful today. I like how this doesn't have a cord. I was worried about that. I was afraid I was going to get, like, tangled in. I can't really watch stand-up without kind of getting worried about that. Like, I always think they're going to trip. But yeah, I watch a lot of stand-up. I really like it. I've always wanted to do it. But I'm 20 and I look 17, so I can't really get in a club and like try it out myself. So this is the next best thing. But one thing I've noticed through all the stand-up comedy I've watched is that black comedians have this back pocket thing that always gets a laugh, like a back pocket intro that always gets a laugh. So someone will introduce them, right? They can come out and they're like, "Hey, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? Wow. A lot of white people out here tonight, huh?" Everyone laughs. The white people are laughing. It's like, yeah, there are a lot of white people. And the black people are like, there are a lot of white people here. That's true. That's funny. But like, I was thinking like, if a white guy did that, like it was kind of the opposite. I think it doesn't come off good at all. It just comes off like, "Hey, how's it going, everybody? Wow. A lot of black people out here tonight." It just doesn't. It sounds like an unexpected. Sounds like an unexpected, just like inconvenience. You know what I mean? It just sounds like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I gotta call my manager." "Yeah, you did not say there are gonna be so many." It just comes out. It does not come off the same way. It's not as cool at all. Man. It's funny because I know all of you. I recognize all of you, which I don't know if it makes it scarier or better, but I'm gonna see all of you again. I've never seen so many ring pops in one place. Like since elementary school, I have not seen so many ring pops in one place. I love it. Keep it up, you guys. Was that like first place, by the way? Is ring pops first place? Is that kind of nice? Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Is there actual like crystals in the fucking pops? Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Someone throw out a word, and I'll say some stuff about it. Pickles. Who doesn't like pickles? Actually, if you raise a hand, seriously, who really doesn't like pickles? Yeah, I can see that. Did you guys know that? Okay, so you know how like pickles are just cucumbers in pickle juice, right? That's how you make pickles. They're just, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not smart, but I know that cucumbers are pickles, just dipped in vinegar or whatever. Do you guys know that zucchini is just cooked cucumber? You guys know that? No, seriously, it's just like, bread isn't toast until you toast it. Cucumber, no, hear me out. No, cucumber isn't zucchini until you cook it, That's a little known fact. I just want to drop some knowledge on you guys. This is educational here. Here at Oregon Institute of Technology, which is why this is kind of weird, you know what I mean? You don't really see like this very like artsy-fartsy stuff. The Oregon Tech. You know what I mean? I feel like half of you are just kind of staring at this and wondering like how the circuit breakers work in that. You know what I mean? More than like what I'm saying here. Yeah, Klamath Falls. Whoever built the school here is honestly is like a genius. You know what I mean? No, hear me out. Because they come out here, they look at the landscape, they're like, wow, it's really hilly and rocky. The weather isn't stable at all. It's like cold one second, hot another. Like there are infestation of ground squirrels everywhere, just that no one deals with. The ground is gonna fall. Like anybody who comes to this school it's gonna be for the education. It's not gonna be for the location at all. They're gonna want to be focused. Oh God. Shit. Oh God. Shit. How's my time actually? How's my time? I've never done this before. I don't know cues. Huh? 9:28. Am I at 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do some. Can I do like 2 impressions and then I'll get out of here? Let me do two impressions. Practice this with my friends. They like it. Shout out to friends. They're good to have. I smell that a bunch of CSET students have come out tonight. Thank you. I love that. By the way, I didn't mention that. Thank you. Like, seriously, thank you so much for coming out. And I know that's like a common like saying, but like literally thank you for coming out of your rooms for this. Because I know that's hard. I know it's scary. But thanks for coming out. This is great. This is what you would have been missing out on right here. So this is JFK. If this is JFK in like a a futuristic dystopia where he's never had a lower half of his body. Okay, ready? I have never had the lower half. I've never seen the lower half of my body. I do declare that I have never seen the lower half of my body. I never will now, and I never will in the next decade. I hereby legalize all full body mirrors, so you feel my pain. They say, John, why don't you look down? No, because that makes it real. All right, that is all. Take me away. Then the security guards carry him away. So that's one impression. All right, this is how I'm gonna close off the show. This is gonna be great. This is a farmer desperately trying to put a chicken in its cage. A farmer with a chicken in the cage. All right, ready? Come on now, don't do that. Come on now, Bessie, come on. Don't bite now, don't bite. Come on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. This has been great. I love you guys. Yeah. What do I do? Yeah, you ready? I'm out.
Give another round of applause for Gene. Wow, it was great, right? It was great. I just want to thank you all so much for coming out. You guys are like really, I don't know, you guys are great. So yeah, please clean up your mess. and don't forget to sign in so you can get a free ticket for the Night Owl, because we're paying for that, and free shit, am I right? So have a good night, y'all. You guys are free to go. I don't know why you guys are down.
Yeah. It's weird because now I'm just another person. Now I'm just like, you liked it? Thanks so much. Yeah. You liked it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
We don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah. It's, where's it connected? Thanks for holding that, by the way.